A lot of people find themselves with a disability, an accident, an injury, a diagnosis. They're facing disability as a realistic option, and they've got to do something with their medical records to try to get benefits. Unfortunately, you may do a fantastic job of relaying your conditions to your doctor. Your doctor may just do a horrible job of reporting that conversation.
So don't assume it's all going to be fine.
This is the importance of getting your records from time to time and looking to see exactly what the doctor is recording on your behalf. If you had got your records ahead of time,
Yes.
and you knew this was the case, then you could go into the doctor and say, oh, wait a minute, what is this? I encourage clients a lot of times to take in a list of their complaints, hand them to the doctor. The HIPAA provision allows you to put things directly into your medical file.
Wow.
So if your doctor does a bad job, you can fix it.
So the doctor is not the only person that's in charge of your medical record, in other words.
That's correct. That's correct. You have the option, and if there's something in your records that you dispute or disagree with, you can put a response into the record as well. Don't leave it uncontested. Medical records.
You know, there's also a lot of medical speak in these. I can read a record, it's mine, I know what happened, and yet I go, what does this all mean?
Right.
I mean, that's another thing I think you need to be aware of.
Yeah, but you can get on the Cleveland Clinic or on the Mayo website, or there's a lot of tutorials that are available online that kind of give you an idea of what those MRI findings say.
Right.
But for our purposes, it's the lack of records is the biggest concern. You may not understand everything that's in the record, but at least you know if your doctor's doing a decent job of recording. You can get records for free from your doctor. You can look at them on portals. This isn't that hard. You need to take a look and just make sure that things are kind of going the way you think they are with your doctor.
In other words, be a little proactive, pay attention. If you see something that you don't understand, you take a little action. All right.
And then it's a really tough road at Social Security. There's a disconnect between the way people feel and what the records say, leads to a lot of frustration, and it leads to failure of claims, unfortunately. But the importance is, if you find yourself with failing health, you think disability may be on the horizon at some point, you need to take a peek at your medical records.